Stephanie, are you going to be sitting up here?
No, I was going to sit right down there. Thank you, though. I'm going to be right down there. All right, good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the class of 2028 White Coat Ceremony. We are so happy to see you all, to have you here, and most importantly, to welcome this new amazing class of 2028. So thank you for being here. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Alex Stignero-Green. He is the Regional Dean of the University of Illinois College of Medicine at Rockford. Dr. Stignero-Green is a renowned clinician scientist and an academic leader with extensive experience in curriculum design and development, administration, clinical research, and public service in the field of thyroid and pregnancy. He has published more than 100 articles, over 50 abstracts, and has given more than 60 national and international presentations. That's a lot. You've been busy. A graduate of Mount Sinai School of Medicine, he completed a fellowship there in endocrinology and metabolism, following a residency in internal medicine at New Jersey Medical School. In 2005, he received a Master of Health Professions Education, and in 2017, a Master of Healthcare Administration, both from the University of Illinois at Chicago. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Stignero-Green.
Well, thank you, Dean Collado, and good morning to everybody. There are seats up front and scattered. I hate to see people standing unless they want to. Anyway, it is a pleasure to welcome parents, grandparents, relatives, spouses, significant others, and friends to the class of 2028 White Coat Ceremony. For many of you, today is the first time you're going to be in our medical school. So I'd like to share with you a little bit of our history. We were founded in 1972, 52 years ago. Our campus was created because the state of Illinois and the leadership of Winnebago County realized there weren't enough physicians in suburban and rural Illinois. We began with a class of 20 students. There was one woman and no minority students. Times have changed. Since 1972, we have graduated over 2,000 physicians, specifically 2,232. And this year, over half of our entering class are women, and 17% of our class are underrepresented students. From a was somebody clapping there? We could do that. For those of you who are interested, there's pictures of all the classes of students over the last 50 years when they graduated, and you could look at that and see a bit of the progression and how the school has changed. From a historical perspective, it's interesting to note that the campus was formerly a tuberculosis sanitarium. As our understanding of TB grew and the need for sanitariums abated, the campus became the present College of Medicine. In time, we added a College of Nursing in 1991, a Master of Medical Biotechnology program in 2007, and the College of Pharmacy in 2010. But we're not stopping there. We are planning in the next 5 to 10 years to grow once again. In fact, it would double our size as we plan on adding colleges of dentistry, social work, allied health, and public health. At that point, we would become a full-thickness health science campus with wonderful opportunities for interdisciplinary education, research, and clinical training. In addition to our mission of excellence, we also conduct world-class research. Shingrix, a vaccine used to prevent shingles, was developed here and is recommended for all U.S. citizens over the age of 50 by the Center of Disease Control. Hopefully everyone here over 50 got their vaccine. Our cutting-edge research in vaccines continues, and we are a few years away from launching a new vaccine for lymphatic filariasis. That's elephantiasis, those horribly swollen legs that affect 170 million people around the world, with 1 billion people at risk. We're even closer to developing a vaccine for heartworm in dogs. Just yesterday, out of curiosity, I did a Google search and found out that 44.2% of all families in the United States have a dog. So this would be a major, major advance. The College of Medicine Rockford has an immutable commitment to our community. We exist as a College of Medicine to serve the city, the county, the state, and the country, and we're so proud of that. Over the last couple of years, this best has been exemplified by our campus testing over 68,000 people on this campus for COVID and running more than 430,000 samples through our COVID PCR lab, and almost everybody received their results within 24 hours. Just this year, we received a $2 million grant from the Winnebago County Mental Health Board to spearhead the training of mental health professionals who can provide care to those suffering from mental health disease, unfortunately a major problem in Winnebago County. But now let's return to why we're here today. The white coat ceremony is a relatively recent tradition that welcomes medical students into the profession of medicine. The ceremony was the vision of Dr. Arnold P. Gold, a pediatric neurologist from New York City, someone who I got to know well since I spent many years in New York, and who was a visionary in terms of how we develop the professionalism of students. From my perspective, the word that best describes today is transformative. For our students, today formally marks your transition into a member of the medical profession. This transition is marked by special events such as today, Match Day, graduation. These are landmark days that you will always remember. But the real transition to becoming a physician occurs slowly, almost imperceptibly, as you gain knowledge, interact with other professionals, and most importantly, interact with patients. You will begin to develop your persona as a physician. During these times, you're going to need to ask, what type of physician do I want to be? I'm not talking about, do you want to be a neurosurgeon, a radiologist, a pediatrician? But will you treat each patient with care, respect, and your complete dedication? Will you commit to keeping current with the most recent advances in medicine? And will you be willing to put the care of your patients before your own needs? You will be tested, and for each person, it's different. For me, the most difficult times when I was a resident. At that point, we did 36-hour shifts, and I was on call every 4 nights. For people before me, they say I had it easy because they were on call every other night. But those were very trying times. I recall frequently getting an admission somewhere between 2 to 4 in the morning. When that happened, my heart would sink. It meant that the 3 hours that I was hoping to get for sleep was not going to occur, and I might get a 45-minute nap in that 36-hour shift. I needed to self-check. I needed to talk to myself before I went to see the patient, and to remind myself that it was the patient who was important. It was not about me being exhausted, but it was about him and her who deserved my complete attention, respect, and care. There are 2 ways to develop your professional persona. One is passive. It just kind of happens over time without much thought on your part. You just metamorphosize into a physician. Or it could be an active process where you define yourself as to what type of physician you want to be and dedicate yourself to getting there. My belief is that it's only through this active process that you will become the physician that you aspire to be. You will learn from your studies, you'll learn from your faculty, you will learn from your classmates, and you will learn from your patients. But most importantly, in terms of developing that persona, you will learn by constantly reminding yourself to strive to become a physician that you are truly proud of. The people who are here today, your family and loved ones, will be critical partners in your journey. To you, the family and friends, nobody becomes a physician without the love, support, understanding, and friendship of others. This truly is the beginning of a journey for you as well. I will conclude by welcoming you, the class of 2028, warmly into the medical profession. We are delighted that you've chosen the Rockford campus for the first 4 years of this lifelong journey. Now, we would like to recognize the sponsors of our white coat ceremony. Those sponsors have a long-standing tradition of support for Rockford medical students. They have provided the white coats that we'll be presenting to each student. So please join me in acknowledging the Winnebago County Medical Society and the Rockford Medical Alumni Fund. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the City of Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara. Mayor McNamara has served the city as mayor since 2017, and prior to that was a city alderman for 4 years. He's a graduate of Rockford's Boylan Catholic High School and holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Sociology and Criminology and a Master's degree in Nonprofit Administration from John Carroll University in Cleveland. Mayor McNamara has been wonderfully supportive of the College of Medicine, and even more importantly, has striven in his years as mayor to improve the health and well-being of all citizens of the city of Rockford. He is a frequent visitor here, talked at White Coats before, at our commencement, and on top of that, he continually comes and supports and advocates for the work that we do. So it's my pleasure to introduce our mayor, Mayor Tom McNamara.
Most notably, as you certainly heard from Dr. Stagnaro-Green, is I have 0 published articles. So bear with me with this. So one, just a tremendous honor. Congratulations to the class of 2028. I sincerely mean that. I'm so thrilled for you. I'm also thrilled to be here on the campus and want to say a sincere thank you to Dr. Stagnaro-Green, the amazing faculty and staff here at the college. For us, and I know Dr. Stagnaro-Green touched on it, but I think it's important for all of you, or it should be, this college isn't a college in Rockford. It's part of our community. And Dr. Stagnaro-Green mentioned the tremendous impact that this college had on our community during one of the most difficult time in our city's history with the pandemic. But he also did not mention that we've had students literally going door to door, working with residents who often don't have that access to healthcare. So you'll get really wonderful experience here that engulfs you into a community. And so I'll just say right now, thank you for all the work that you will be doing amongst all of your studies. I'll begin before I get to talking to the class of 2028. To all the parents and guardians, I grew up in a really wonderful household with 2 parents I probably didn't deserve, and they frequently told me that all of us are where we're at today because we're on someone else's shoulders. These students, if you're a parent, you're a guardian, a brother or sister, you played a significant role and will continue to do so, and I just want to say thank you. We need more family members and parents and guardians to be doing what you're doing, which is caring and loving on young people in our communities and in our country. For you as class, as you're celebrating this amazing milestone, please do spend a little bit of time today just thanking all of those who helped you get to where you're at. You'll continue to need them, as Dr. Stagnaro-Green stated, but you also have needed them a lot. Sometimes when you didn't want to need them, and sometimes maybe not in the exact way that they showed you that you needed them, but you need them, and so please make sure, if it's a friend, a family member, tell them that you love them and that you appreciate them today. So as you can tell from my bio, I'm certainly like the furthest thing from a doctor. I will not speak to you with incredible words, so I'll just, and now that this is officially not political, I'll just quote a former vice president and say, I think this is a big effing deal for you, and say congratulations. All right, some of you got that, that's great. But what I would say And also somewhat echoing what Dr. Stagnaro-Green said, one, congratulations, huge milestone. But as you're going through rigorous studies, I would just say a couple of things. One is, we live in a society that we try to compare ourselves to others. I mean, you go on social media and all you see are people on vacations or whatever it may be. Understand that that's not reality. They're posting their best parts of their life, not their real life. Many of them are still living in their parents' basement, but yet showing you that they're in Cancun. And I say all that because I really want you to compare yourself against your best self and just every day try to strive to be your best self. I would say one thing that has helped me, and again, I'm no doctor, but one thing is I've never regretted a time that I've taken a moment to help someone else out. And so do that. Help someone else out. You're going to struggle during this incredible experience. So is probably someone you're sitting next to today going to struggle. Take a moment, see how they're doing, checking in on their mental and physical health, and make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And lastly, I would say as you, and again, having not went through this is fairly hard for me to say, but as you're going through this really trying and difficult, intense experience, try to see all your studies also through a lens of compassion, also through a lens of empathy, also through a lens of love, because we need you now more as a country and as a community than we ever have. I mean, you're entering in an incredibly honorable profession, but you're also entering into it at a really difficult time. And I would just say, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, make sure that you're putting that love and that passion and compassion into all the work that you do. And while you are here and you're having that intense time, make sure that you dive into the amazing professors, faculty, and staff that you'll have here. They are, one of the big reasons he didn't mention that I come here is because they're just amazing people. They want to see you be your best self and to succeed. And last thing I would say is dive into our community. We are so thrilled that you're here. We're so thrilled that we have a college, but we're thrilled that we have a college because we get young people like you who are in our community for a period of your lives. And we want you to love on Rockford, and we want you to love Rockford when you leave. So congratulations. It's really an honor for me to be with all of you today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love having you here. You've come several times to White Coat. It just means a lot to have your support and your remarks. Thank you. So next, it's my privilege to introduce Dr. Riley Wojciechowski. Dr. Wojciechowski is a 2023 graduate of the University of Illinois College of Medicine at Rockford. She's currently a second-year resident at the University of Illinois College of Medicine residency program in Rockford and is a family med resident. So you may bump into her and see her in the community at Swedish American if you happen to be there. Riley is also a Gold Honors Humanism Society member. So she's going to come and induct the fourth-year students who have been selected. You've met some of them already into the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Riley, will you come up?
Good morning, everyone. It feels so surreal to be back here because I was in your shoes 5 years ago, probably today, 5 years ago. So welcome to the families and to the new class. But it's my honor today to induct the Gold Humanism Honor Society students. The mission of Gold Humanism Honor Society is to recognize individuals who can serve as role models, mentors, and leaders in medicine. The attributes of the humanistic doctor include integrity, excellence, compassion, altruism, respect, integrity, and service. This year, nominated by their peers, 9 medical students have been selected for this singular honor.
So with that, Dr. Wojciechowski, she will pin you, M4 students, with the honorary GHHS pin. As I read your name, will you please come to this stage and be pinned by Riley. And then if you just want to stay up here, we'll take a group picture at the end. So with that, we'll begin. Lauren Brannon. I'll take a picture. Cara Gauguin. All right, Lucas Jurasek. Thank you. Nabil Khan. Roanne Marar. We're having trouble with the pen. There we go. Julia Stir King. Grant Woodside.
We're going to stand. All right.
This guy.
You guys are going to stay up here. Oop, come back. All right. Will the new members of GHHS please join me in reciting the oath? I pledge all that I hold dear as a physician. I will care for my patients with compassion, respect, empathy, integrity, and clinical excellence. I will listen to my patients with my whole being. I will advocate for each patient as a unique individual. I will serve as a role model and mentor to promote humanism in healthcare. I will remember always the healing power of caring. I will dedicate myself to joining with others to make healthcare optimal for all. May I congratulate the newest members of the Gold Humanism Honor Society.
Thank you, Dr. Riley, and congratulations to our new inductees. It is now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. James Girardi. Dr. Girardi has been on the College of Medicine Rockford faculty since 1989 and is a clinical associate professor in the Department of Surgery and Surgical Subspecialties. He is a medical student house advisor and teaches ethics and humanities to our students. He is a fellow of the American College of Surgeons and has served as a general and critical care surgeon in Rockford, most recently at OSF St. Anthony Medical Center, where he's also held many leadership roles. He currently serves as a member of OSF Healthcare Systems Joint Board of Directors. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. James Girardi.
Thank you for that introduction. Makes me sound like I can't keep a job. Following this crew and the themes that have been spoken about already is kind of like being asked to hit after Ruth and Gehrig. But when asked to address the incoming class and guests as a part of the white coat ceremony, I was intimidated by the prospect of preparing an inspiring one-hour address. To my relief and yours, I was told we were thinking more like 10 minutes. Any pressure that I felt to say the right things with brevity today was further relieved by an informal poll I took of med students, residents, and senior clinicians. While they all remembered the white coat ceremony, virtually none remembered anything that was said by the speaker. However, and more importantly, to a person, each clinician had vivid and indelible memories of their first encounter with patients after donning the white coat. The first birth, first death, first life saved or lost. In anticipation of those memorable encounters, let me suggest 10 habits to practice that can be done in 10 minutes or less that may be helpful. And I think you'll recognize from the prior speakers, these distinguished physicians and students have already adopted some of these practices. Number one, carefully watch and listen. Practice being a keen, quiet listener and an intently focused observer. Be truly open to each encounter. These are essential skills for a clinician. They require discipline and practice to master, in our chaotic world particularly. The ability to still oneself is the best starting point to understanding your patients, colleagues, and perhaps yourself. To fully appreciate that each person, each colleague, is, in certain respects, like all other patients, like some other patients, like no other patient. Perspective is the lens through which we see the world. Be alert for any inclusions of bias that may flaw that lens. Look for and appreciate nuance. Learn to question certainties. The best clinicians are those who appreciate and are able to treat effectively within the unavoidable shades of gray. Number two, value the team. The few minutes it takes to ask for the observations, viewpoint, and opinion of other healthcare professionals, nurses, pharmacists, social workers, and others will greatly enhance your insight and improve your judgments. Wise is the medical student or new intern who pays close attention at interdisciplinary rounds and runs their orders by an experienced ICU nurse. Never miss an opportunity to help. I have never known a physician who is not made better for taking the time to help turn or transport a patient, change a bed, or clean a bottom. 3, take the time to communicate well. Take the few extra minutes to be certain you really know the patient's understanding of their condition and identify their concerns and fears. It is a fundamental competence and compassionate and a fundamental to competence and compassion, to build a care plan that's centered on the patient's values and goals. You will be valued as much and likely more for your social and emotional intelligence as for your intellectual and academic prowess, which increasingly can be replicated by digital tools. It should be reassuring for your job security that the ability to communicate in a manner that takes into account each patient's unique human circumstances and establish a trusting, effective therapeutic relationship requires a complex of human attributes and skills that may be aided by artificial intelligence but will never be displaced. It may take a few extra minutes to seek out a nurse or a consultant for a face-to-face discussion about your mutual patient. It is always time well spent. A note of caution here. The preponderance of adverse events in a medical setting are attributed to poor communication. Number 4, I think the dean must have read my script. Take the time to check. Take the time to utilize checklists. This time out that you will see before surgery is a time to pause, focus the team, eliminate distraction, and be certain everyone understands and is comfortable with the plans and preparation to ensure that the patient remains at the center of attention. That time it takes to pause and check is a habit and discipline that will serve you and your patients well in all medical settings. Number 5, take the time to listen to your own voice. Each clinician, if thoughtful, develops a soft voice of reason that speaks up in whispers, particularly at the end of a long day. Go see the patient again. Make time to see the family. Go review the results again. It is invariably wise to listen to that voice, both for your patient and your own peace of mind. Number 6, learn when to take a few minutes for yourself. Step away from the fray. Take a walk. Look outside the walls of the hospital and yourself. Share a story with a colleague. Reflect and take pride in the good work that has been done. If a hard lesson has been learned, keep the lesson and use the break to otherwise let it go. Number 7, take the time to teach. It is a truism that when one teaches, two learn. A few minutes taken to question, explain, clarify, or demonstrate with the purpose of sharing knowledge and experience is always worth the minutes. Model yourself after those who were generous with you and adapt their strategies and techniques to your own style and personality. It is clear you're being christened in challenging times, as was mentioned before. Lack of a cogent healthcare system, social divisions, media silos, distrust of institutions in general and medical science in particular, the burgeoning influence of AI and other digital tools, and many others, some unpredictable, will all be part of your future. By habitually teaching, you develop the crucial skills necessary to become not only trusted clinicians, but also the educators, advocates, researchers, ethicists, and influencers required for restoring trust in medical science and in public health. You will be recognized by the way you conduct yourselves, for your tolerance and prudent judgment on behalf of the vulnerable, and as such, role models begin to bring your therapeutic influence to bear on the divisions in this country and illnesses in broader society. It is my hope and call to you to be physicians who will all be instructors, leaders, and innovators in these efforts, not just by having MD after your name, but because that white coat is trusted and relied upon to be a competent, compassionate, and consistently reliable human presence and motivating force. Okay, that might take more than 5 minutes. Number 8, make time to be kind. Mark Twain noted, Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. In each day, there are many opportunities to use a few minutes to practice kindness and compassion. In the time-pressured days that lie ahead of you, watch for and begin to adopt the small acts of kindness that will surround you. Of all the habits I suggest, the most profound gain may come from appreciating the kindness of those you work with each day, who will show you the inexhaustible potential for goodness in the human spirit. Number 9, frequently remind yourself. Take a few minutes each day to remind yourself you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You each have all the essential elements. You are well prepared, mature, motivated, committed, and supported by a community fully dedicated to your success. You will have many kind, dedicated, and fascinating individuals with you on this journey. Be yourself. You have your own unique set of traits perfectly suited to the task at hand if you just stay open to the lessons of the journey. 10, lastly, make time for joy and wonder. Work in small, incremental ways to find and appreciate the miraculous that will surround you. Cultivate that contagious sense of zeal and equanimity, joy and wonder that characterize the best clinicians, and it carries them through the stress and sadness that will accompany a medical career. To paraphrase Hans Zinser, you each have that rare blend of learning and humanity, incisiveness of intellect, and sensitivity of the spirit that must come together to make the great physician, one whose life conveys meaning beyond the symbol of the white coat. Let me finish by shamelessly adapting from short remarks that really were and should be unforgettable. You will little note nor long remember what I say here, but you will never forget what you begin here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Girardi. As just a note, too, we have some members of the Lawrence House in the class. So Lawrence House members, you will have Dr. Girardi as your physician house advisor, and we'll get to see him quite a bit in the upcoming block. So thank you again.
Sorry, you caught the short straw.
Not true at all. We are honored to have the 3 physicians on the stage. No offense, Mayor. Who will serve as our faculty coders. We'll begin with Dr. Stignero Green as our first coder. And students, I will be honored to say your name up here if you'll come, if you'll begin to join me on the stage. All right, and everyone will bring up their coat with you. Perfect. All right, we will begin with Abdel Hussein Al-Kadman. Abdel is from Hickory Hills. You can go ahead and, we hadn't practiced this part. He's from Hickory Hills, Illinois, has a Bachelor of Science in Biology from the University of Illinois, Chicago. Good. Brian Allen. Brian is from Grand Ridge, Illinois. He has a Bachelor of Science in Molecular and Cellular Biology from the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. Ya Asante from Silver Springs, Maryland. Ya has a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology from the University of Chicago. Next, Andrew Bader. Andrew's from Hampshire, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology from Lewis University. Kylie Bez. Kylie is from Van Lane, Pennsylvania. She has a Bachelor of Arts in Molecular Biology and Biochemistry from Rutgers University in New Brunswick. She also has a Master of Science degree from Tufts University School of Medicine. Next is Teodora Bojic. I've been practicing. Teodora is from Bartlett, Illinois, has a Bachelor of Science degree in Psychology and Cognitive Neuroscience from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Nick Cheney. Nick is from Charleston, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Biological Sciences from Eastern Illinois University. Laura Kikosh. Laura is from River Forest, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical Engineering from Johns Hopkins University and has a Master's degree from Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT. Mia Connor. Mia is from Huron, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Chemistry from the University of Missouri at Columbia. Abby Dotson. Abby's from Atlanta, Georgia. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology from Roosevelt University. Hunter ID. Hunter is from Gettysburg, South Dakota. He has a Bachelor of Science degree in Human Biology from South Dakota State University. Catherine Albert. Catherine is from Forest, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in Biological Sciences from Cornell University. Abigail Gamble. Abigail is from Linton, Indiana. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology and Education from Indiana State University. Adam Geibel. Adam is from Evanston, Illinois. He has a Bachelor of Arts degree in Neuroscience and Behavior and Psychology from Wesleyan University. Hattie Gibson. Hattie is from St. Charles, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Arts degree in Biology, Society, and the Environment from University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. Kylie Graves. Kylie is from Hoffman Estates, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Arts degree in Neuroscience from Boston University. Rebecca Hess. Rebecca is from Aledo, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in Molecular and Cellular Biology from the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. Emily Hammond. Emily's from Leaf River, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology from Trinity Christian College. Thank you, Dr. Stignero-Green. We're going to switch to Riley Wojciechowski. Thank you. All right, with that, James Jin. James is from Glenview, Illinois. He has a Bachelor of Arts degree in biochemistry from Washington University in St. Louis, and a master's degree also from Washington University in St. Louis. Next is, some coaching, okay. Georgia Kapataneas. Georgia is from Utica, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in molecular and cellular biology from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Navdeep Kaur. Nav is from Saginaw, Michigan, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in biology, health, and society from University of Michigan at Ann Arbor, and a master's degree also from University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. Hunter Keenest. Hunter is from La Harpe, Illinois. He has a Bachelor of Science degree in biology from the University of Illinois at Springfield. Nawan Kim. Nawan is from Seoul, the Republic of Korea. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in biology from the University of New Mexico and a master's degree from Northwestern University Pritzker School of Law. Jack Kramer. Jack is from Highland Park, Illinois. He has a Bachelor of Arts degree in economics from University of California, Berkeley. All right, Reagan Krumboltz. Reagan is from Beardston, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in health promotion from the University of Iowa. Awesome. Sophia Logan. Sophia is from Glencoe, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in biochemistry from Loyola University in Chicago. Keith McGregor. Keith is from Naperville, Illinois. He has a Bachelor of Science degree in behavioral and neuroscience psychology from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Madeline Meehan. Madeline is from Brookfield, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in molecular and cellular biology from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Heather Mia. He's from Lincolnwood, Illinois. Yes, thank you. Has a Bachelor of Science degree in biological sciences from the University of Illinois, Chicago. Lauren Mitchell. Lauren is from Park Ridge, Illinois, has a Bachelor of Science degree in biology and community health from Tufts University. Kyo Obayashi. Kyo is from Ogden, Utah. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in biology from the University of Utah. Tayo Omanii. Tayo is from Tinley Park, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in biology from the University of Illinois, Chicago. Dara Patel. Dara is from Naperville, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in Neuroscience from the University of Pittsburgh. Anna Pendergast. Anna is from Galesburg, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Arts degree in biology from St. Olaf College. Kristen Ralston. Kristen is from Glenview, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Neuroscience from Johns Hopkins University. Vineeth Rao. Vinny is from Barrington, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Neuroscience from The Ohio State University. All right, great. We'll have a changing of the guard. Dr. Girardi, will you join us? Thanks, Riley. Jake Ryan III. Jake is from Belvedere, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Public Health from Northern Illinois University. I know, you did great. Nice. Gianna Sagona. Gianna's from Caledonia, Illinois. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in Biomedical Sciences from the University of Iowa. Kira Sampson. Kira is from Elmhurst, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Neuroscience from the University of Minnesota at Twin Cities. Frank Matthew Schwartz. Frank is from Belvedere, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Psychology from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Sochi Sedano. Sochi is from Rolling Meadows, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Nursing from Dominican University. Ambika Sharma. Ambika is from Burr Ridge, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Molecular and Cellular Biology from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Kelsey Sheehan. Kelsey is from Chicago, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Arts degree in Integrative Physiology from the University of Colorado, Boulder. Luke Spalding. Luke is from Evanston, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Natalie Staten. Natalie is from Charleston, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Arts degree in Pre-Med and Biochemistry from Augustana College. Charlie Stewart. Charlie is from Robinson, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Physiology from Southern Illinois University at Carbondale. Jacqueline Street. Jacqueline is from Newton, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Physiology from Southern Illinois University at Carbondale. Rachel Thomas. Rachel is from Charleston, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Arts degree in Chemistry and Religion from Hope College. Joseph Tolentino. There you go. Joseph is from Granada Hills, California, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Psychobiology from the University of California, Los Angeles. Gabrielle Wagner. Gabrielle is from from Poplar Grove, Illinois. I was thinking Belvedere. Poplar Grove, close by, Illinois. Gabrielle has a Bachelor of Science degree in Biochemistry from Beloit College. Kate Wilkinson. Kate is from Mequon, Wisconsin, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Microbiology from University of Wisconsin-Madison. Amanda Williams. Amanda is from Byron, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Microbiology from the University of Alabama. Mohammed Zara. Mohammed is from Oak Lawn, Illinois, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology from the University of Illinois at Chicago. Zohaib Zubair. Zohaib is from Hanover Park, Illinois, has a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Science from Benedictine University. Great. Thank you, Dr. Girardi. Thanks to all of our coders. Thank you. Good work. Please join me in welcoming the class of 2028.
Well, in 4 short years, we're going to be clapping again for the graduating class of 2028, but we have a little work to do in between. So will the students please stand and recite with me the statement of principles, and we'll do it together. I now swear by what I hold most sacred that I will conduct myself with personal and academic integrity and exhibit respect toward my fellow students, instructors, and all those involved in my education as I learn the skills and values of medicine. I will work on behalf of the patients entrusted to my care and exhibit humane behavior when doing so, I will respect all professional standards in my relations with patients, their families, their friends, especially the standard of confidentiality. I will work dignity and nobility of the medical profession. This day, I do swear these things freely and upon my honor. Please be seated. We also have an oath for the families and friends of our incoming class. So for those of you who would like to take that oath, please stand. We will also do this in unison. We solemnly swear to be a source of encouragement for the class of 2028 of the University of Illinois College of Medicine, recognizing that this will be a critical period in their professional formation. We will give them the respect and consideration that they will need as students of medicine. We will help them to carry out their studies with conscience and dignity. We acknowledge the sacrifices that will be required and pledge our support. As parents, family, friends, and teachers, we make these promises enthusiastically and without reservation. Please be seated. I would like to thank the family and friends who joined us today. It is with great pleasure that we celebrate this important rite of passage for the class of 2028 as they begin their journey in the field of medicine. Please remain in your seats while the class of 2028 goes outside on the front steps for our traditional white coat class photo. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And everybody could now stand and wait in the Partners Pavilion or here or whatever you prefer. Thank you.